Hey folks, welcome back to Ndaba Africa. This is Chris coming at you once again with breaking news. This breaking news coming out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, where within the past hour, Kyle Rittenhouse has been released after his lawyers managed to put together $2 million bail for the young man who's been incarcerated since having been extradited from Illinois to Wisconsin in late October. They've kept him in jail. And this is a consequence of events that took place back on the 25th of August in which Rittenhouse is videotaped shooting a couple of different people, 3 total, 2 who perished and 1 who is continuing to survive. Now, we should note that the video footage we've seen from multiple sources gives the indication that Kyle Rittenhouse was assaulted and was shooting in self-defense in each of these instances. He shot in self-defense when someone lunged at him and tried to attack him, and then he he called for assistance and let the law enforcement know that he had shot someone and to get medical assistance for this person who perished. And then he was targeted and chased by thugs who meant him harm. He fled the scene and went towards police to turn himself in, and then was attacked from behind and showed great restraint in not shooting a thug who attempted to attack him, but decided it was better to give up and put his hands up. And rather than shoot this person in cold blood, the young 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse showed great fire discipline and restraint in not shooting the person. The fact that he's been charged with some of these charges is absolutely outrageous, but let's talk about what's happened here. So he's accused of fatally shooting Joseph Rosenbaum, who assaulted him, and then Anthony Huber, and wounding Gage Grosskreutz during a so-called demonstration on the 25th of August, as so reported by the Fox News, Fox 6 Now, the affiliate in Kenosha, which that's just fraudulent. It wasn't a demonstration. It was an out-and-out riot with millions of dollars of property damage done, people injured and assaulted all over the place, while these demonstrators ran riot throughout the city of Kenosha back on the 25th of August. Now, Rittenhouse of Antioch, Illinois, told police he was attacked while he was guarding a business, and then he fired in self-defense. And in fact, that video footage seems to bear that out. We'll see what happens in a court of law. He faces multiple charges from authorities, including intentional homicide, reckless endangerment, and being a minor in possession of a firearm. Wisconsin law does not allow minors to have firearms unless, of course, they're out hunting. There's an exception for that. He's due back in court on the 3rd of December for a preliminary hearing, but he has been incarcerated as a minor since he was extradited from Illinois. Now, Huber's father, John Huber, had asked the Kenosha County Circuit Court Commissioner Lauren Keating during a hearing back on the 2nd of November to set Rittenhouse's bail between $4 and $10 million, an outrageous amount of money. We also unaware of any charges against the people who attacked Kyle Rittenhouse and instigated their own fatality and shootings. Based on the video footage we've seen. Huber said Rittenhouse thinks he's above the law and noted the effort to raise money on his behalf. He also suggested that militia groups would abscond and hide Kyle Rittenhouse from police if he were released. Now, Rittenhouse's attorney, Mark Richards, had requested a $750,000 bail, which is more reasonable. Keating ultimately set the bail at $2 million, saying Rittenhouse is a flight risk. Well, if he's a flight risk, why are you giving bail? Seems interesting that you did that for a person who didn't have the resources and others raised the money for him. Nonetheless, folks, in the meantime, Lynn Wood, one of the attorneys who represented the Covington kids, you know, those kids who were set up and lied about and attacked by vile racist bigots, who then turned the story around, accusing them of being vile racist bigots, when in fact the full video footage revealed that the fraudulent fake stream, lamestream media had not only rushed to judgment, but had fraudulently defamed, slandered these young men. And then, of course, there was a court case that took place, and I imagine now they're probably swimming in money after seeing what happened. But in the meantime, Lynn Wood, also involved in this case, apparently says that Kyle Rittenhouse is out of jail in a tweet that occurred about 45 minutes ago. God bless all who donated to help fight back, hashtag fight back, raise required $2 million cash bail. Special thanks to actor Ricky Schroeder and Mike Lindell of My Pillow fame for putting us over the top. Kyle is safe. Thanks to all who helped this boy. In fact, a minor who was being held incarcerated and under these charges. So, folks, we'll see what happens in a court of law. The 3rd of December will be the next event. But for now, Kyle Rittenhouse is a free young man from prison. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news once again out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Kyle Rittenhouse is free on bail, $2 million bail, which has been raised by those trying to raise money to get him out of jail and keep this minor from being incarcerated until he has his next hearing on the 3rd of December. If you're not a subscriber to Chris White Africa, I should take a second, consider becoming a subscriber by smashing that subscription button right down there. Be sure to toggle the bell icon to get notified of updates on my videos and live streams. assuming that YouTube actually notifies you. Actually, the best way to get notified of updates, folks, is to have the YouTube app on your mobile, on your tablet. In that case, almost pretty good consistent record that will notify you at least 30 minutes prior to a prepared video, a debuting video, or a live stream. And you may leave a comment if you'd like. I try to read all comments. It isn't possible to get to all of them. And finally, I ask that you smash the like button because likes drive viewership, folks. That's a true story. And we really appreciate the likes here on the video. So thank you so much for your time, for your patience, and for your patronage. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news this Friday, the 20th of November, 2020, Kyle Rittenhouse, the 17-year-old minor who was assaulted during a violent attack taking place in looting and rioting in Kenosha, Wisconsin back on the 25th of August, who defended himself and then in the course of that wound up shooting and killing 2 assailants and wounding another. He is out on bail at this hour, folks. God bless you and have a good night.